Let's talk Bumble, shall we? The actions that you took recently was definitely felt by Bumble. Bumble stock crashes 33% and is set to lose $350 million in stock value. I took some time to pull their last quarterly report to find out what the heck is going on. Out of all of this information, there was something that really stood out to me. I found something very interesting in this report. Listen to this. It's evident that to reignite the user's growth engine for Bumble in the long term, we need to take a firm stance towards delivering customer value. We are confident that the steps we are taking to strengthen our ecosystem, customer experience, and revenue strategy will revitalize our growth by making Bumble the best place for people to find successful and healthy connections in their lives. I'm LatoyaCooper, your brand strategist. Let's decode this word salad, shall we? Buckle up. All they're really saying here is we are shifting from focusing on profit to organizational stability. What Bumble is struggling with is the reason why I am always talking about your mission and how important it is to revisit your mission every single year to ensure you remained anchored to what's the most important in your business. This is valid for any business at any level, whether you're starting out or whether you are as big as Bumble. It still applies. Bumble shifted into a money grab era instead of staying focused on growing their movement. While Bumble was grabbing all of y'all money, somebody cut the chain to the anchor and the Bumble boat started to float far out into sea. And before Bumble could realize what had happened, it was too late and is now too far away from land to recover. Bumble started out mission strong. The founder of the organization rinsed and repeated the mission over and over and over again in every single room that she went in, on every single media platform. Women first, women first, women first. Women in control. Women make the rules. Women make the first move. Women got behind this. Women felt empowered and in control of their love lives. She rinsed and repeated the mission of Bumble so much that anyone and everyone could reinforce what Bumble stood for. In this era of Bumble, organizational values and nurturing customer trust has clearly been something that's been put on the back burner. Instead, they decided to focus on building up their online dating premium offers. Bumble Dating, Bumble for Friends, Bumble Biz for professional networking, vibrators, baby clothes, and makeup pouches. Okay, I can see the connection. Even an attempt to profit off of Red Pill, which outraged women all over the world and brought out women's inner Karen. Now Bumble is stuck with a product that people do not trust. They cannot grow their profit, and they're casually blending in with all the competition when this should be a moment in time when they should be standing out and setting industry standard. Bumble was so confident going into their second quarter that they set their annual growth forecast to between 8 and 11%. Talk about cocky. Investors overjoyed by this high return forecast, only to be disappointed because Bumble didn't read the room. After Bumble released their second quarterly report, they did make a smart move by announcing that they're going to trim back their annual revenue growth forecast from 8 to 11% to 1 to 2%, aka save the company, which was reinforced and snugged really cozy in their quarterly report. Right here. We are resetting our guidance today to reflect actions we are taking to position Bumble to reignite user growth, deliver improved customer value, and drive long-term revenue growth. We believe our strong balance sheet, listen to this, and cash flow generation gives us the flexibility we need to return capital to shareholders while creating lasting value. AKA, we got to focus on saving this company. We got enough money to hold us over and to ensure you get your money and to keep the company afloat until we are able to repair the damage. Because of the distractions surrounding the Bumble brand, as well as staying anchored to what's most important, they have to start over at square one. Yes, a large company such as Bumble has to go back to square one. Bumble has decided to roll back some of their premium offers, their revenue generating offers, which is a smart move so they can focus on building connection and trust with their customer, primarily the younger customer, the next generation. Now, let's talk about what's the most important. What can we learn from Bumble as women entrepreneurs with personality-driven brands? Agree as an organization what the overall goal is for the organization. Get clear on the primary path that you're planning to take. Everybody needs to be on the same page and who it involves and their roles. They have to create a strong, solid, consistent brand message that they can rinse and repeat and share with the world with confidence. This is how you build a movement around what it is that you do. You get people excited about what you do, and it starts with an organization that is fully on board, fully on the same page, and a clear brand message that is powerful and exciting. There's no room for holes. What Bumble is experiencing now is a perfect example of what happens when you don't fill in those holes and you don't fill in those gaps. A large company such as Bumble is now having to go back to square one and rebuild customer trust. This is something that you are supposed to start out with building, not having to go back after you built a huge entity and try to fix and repair. This is really shaky ground. Being able to overcome in this area is going to either make or break Bumble. People are watching and you got to prove it to them. Last but not least, customer buy-in. Bumble is having to regain customer buy-in. But if you do this right at the beginning, you don't have to go back and fix it. How can Bumble regain customer buy-in? What steps should they take? Now, Bumble, you thought I was going to casually give you the winning formula. Get in line like everybody else. Book a consultation, link in bio, baby. I'm LatoyaCooper, your brand strategist, elevating women entrepreneurs with personality-driven brands into iconic powerhouses that drive big profits. If this is you, make sure you are on my email list. If you would like me to break down the company that is actively making this exact same mistake as we speak, type TikTok in the comments and I'll break it down, darling. Buckle up.